to celebrate the upcoming collab of Frieren, I'm going to be doing one card for each collab character, starting off with Frieren herself. I've already done a Frieren card before, but that was a long time ago, so I wanted to show you guys an updated version with more experiences behind it. And I'm going to be putting the layer by layer card into this video as well as the entire tutorial as well, so without further ado, enjoy. This is a black star that's stretched out all the way and done like this. Then a white star over it. All the stuff is going to be transparency 60. You could probably use this gray instead, but like this gray right here, like this. But I just like doing the white transparency since I could change the color willingly. So there you go. This is the star tech to where you stretch out a star as big as you can and then just put it over here. This is transparent black circle. This is the shape of the heart right here. That was the white heart over here. This is on that side. There's a black circle right here. And it kind of cover all those black hearts and circles up. Just cover it up with that. Shape the white circle right here. Shape the white circle. Shape the white circle. This is the shape of the slashes over here. Shape of the two circles. For the eyes. This one's a heart instead. These are the lines for the bottom of the eyes and the pupils. Her nose, and the highlights for the clothing, highlights for the eyes, your earrings, This is Crow or Last Rider Crow skin, I believe. Yeah, Last Rider Crow skin on the bottom here. And then this is Tempest Surge skin right here. And that's the 100 layers. Needs to be a little bit more upwards, or not upwards, but a little bit more tighter. Kind of like this right here. I'd say that's okay. This circle needs to be just a tad bit tighter too on this side. Like so. Another circle that goes here. You don't really care about if there's going to be a white piece right here because there's going to be a heart that's going to be covering that later. I'm going to do this. Here's where you could kind of like afford some imperfections here and there, because these imperfections are going to be covered up just like this right here. Just like so. This line's a little bit tricky because you need it to curve, but not curve too much, right? It needs to be about like right here. So maybe a little bit more. Here. So. Copy this. We're coming with our white, and this one's a little bit important right here because this white needs to cover this heart right here, but not show up above here like this right here. So you just have to fiddle with it until you get the correct response or the correct placing. I can say that right here is fine. And there's going to be this piece of heart right here. That's going to be underneath these pair right here. But over everything else, kind of like so right here. There we go. Let's see, there's a little bit of white sticking through at the top, so I'm just going to extend that a little bit. Do it like so. And let's see if we could make this circle extend out to where we kind of like this right here. I think we're gonna have to do 2 circles, which is unfortunate because remember how we doubled up on this? Unfortunate because I don't think we could double up on this one. And do this right here. Copy this. So it's gonna be the bang on her left right here, or well, her left, our right. You can go in like this right here. I'm not even sure if this is worth it, but If we need layers, we'll come back and change this to kind of like a single strand, or a single non-curved strand instead of a curved strand, right? Because what this does to us is we're gonna have to use a lot of layers just because it's curved to try to make the ears, right? So let's try to do that. All right, so we got everything in. Let's see here. The face shape is a little bit difficult to do right here because it's like this, right? But it's also rounded instead of a pointed shape right here. Hold on, let me. But not too rounded. I don't know how to explain it. Yo, Vanberg, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I don't know how to explain it. I might have to do two right here. Kind of like this right here. Yeah, I think it might be two layers right here. But to make sure it pops here, because if I try to do it without the this heart layer, it's not gonna look right on the bottom here. And maybe we could do the same thing for the other side as well. Right here. But I think the bottom we could just leave it as a singular heart right here. Yeah. Nah, we can't. Well, maybe we could this time do it with a circle. Here and see if it matches well. Big fan of my profile cards. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you're able to catch a stream or a live stream of me doing it. And I guess it's kind of my fault too because I don't really have like a streaming schedule. I just kind of like stream whenever I want. This feels wrong. Like 4 layers? It's gonna be 8 layers. Let me see if I could do it a bit differently. Yo, Mochi Panda, welcome, welcome. Glad to see you here. Maybe instead of 4, I could do it with 3. So it's gonna be 1 circle right here, right? Maybe it's 1 circle, 1 heart, or 2 hearts. Denson, I'm in YouTube. I know. I saw Panda. I was in Azalea's video. But hold on, did you see that match though? You cannot tell me I'm unlucky. You cannot tell me I'm unlucky. Did you see what happened to me that entire match? You thought I was gonna win? I thought so too. At that point somehow it tag turned. Yep. Okay, let's see if I can do this with a circle instead. Cause this face shape is kind of weird, right? Nah, I think it has to be a heart right here. Maybe like this. So instead of 3, I'm gonna be doing 4 layers right here, which kind of like makes up for it, I guess. Or instead of 4, I'll be doing 3. It's gonna be like this. That sets a counter to make you lose. Use like GG. Yep. I cannot deny about that one. Okay. This white goes here, but it kind of makes her look like she has like kind of like a butt chin, right? And I don't know how to fix that. But I think it might be okay. Yo, what's up, later? Too innocent of a card. Where's Dim? I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. Yo, Rasta, welcome. You're assuming Frieren feet next? Only if somebody redeems. Only if somebody redeems. Okay, so we got the foundation down, right? I think the foundation is okay. We could I don't like, some people use you see, even others expect other things. Oh my god. So what people like to do is kind of like use a rectangle right here, right, for the neck. But if I could afford it, I prefer to use, if you use a rectangle, the ends are kind of straight, right? If you could afford it, sometimes you can't do this because of the nature of the card, but if you could afford it, I like to use hearts infinitely more instead, because the ends of the heart tapers inward, right? So it looks more like the neck is going inwards, kind of like this right here. Is there maintenance today? Maybe. Wait, no. Today is Tuesday. I'm not sure. Give you a copy of Rod of Amaryllis. I got you, homie. I got you. Wait. How many rods do you need? In order for you to say that. 1? Oh, wait a minute. You're rodless? That's crazy. But yeah, if you do double hearts, the neck tapers inwards, so it creates that inward bend. Whereas the rectangle, if you use a rectangle, it still looks okay, but the neck doesn't taper inwards, so that's why I like using the heart instead. Right here, right? Excuse me, but like I said, sometimes you can't afford that. How I'm gonna be see Frieren Collab? What is this, Laredo? I mean, oh, it is Camelius. I see. Yo, what's up, NQ? You know what? You said it's a code you can copy, a name card, and give code to whoever you want. Yeah, that'd be pretty convenient, right? That'd be pretty convenient. I think I'm gonna cheap out on the bottom right here, because I need to focus more on the face, right? So I'm gonna be doing the eyes now. I'm gonna see how I'm gonna be doing these eyes. I believe I could maybe cheap it out. Let me see. So maybe I do like a. Well, it's a good thing that Frieren's eyes are like complete black, so I could be able to do this right here, right? So it's gonna be a black because I'm trying to make her eyes above everything, right? So I'm gonna be doing a black here and then a circle here. Maybe 2 circles. Right here. Maybe I don't even need this. Maybe I just do 2 hearts. Well, let's see what 2 hearts look like. Doesn't quite look right. IMO. But we'll see what happens. It's gonna be something like this right here. For the eyes. Let me get that line, right? This line right here. Because this line is going to kind of like dictate. Add one more. Kind of dictate the shape of the bottom right here, right? So I think this is a little bit smaller. I think this is fine right here. But when you do this, the hearts and stuff that you use to shape out the whites of the eyes are going to have to be on top, which is kind of difficult to do in this situation because they need to be below here, or below this right here, and then a weird kind of like shape, right? So I'm gonna be doing this. It needs to be red so I can differentiate that from the white right here. Doesn't really taper off correctly. It needs to be stretched out like this for the top, but also needs to have like another one for the bottom. I don't know if I'm even doing this correctly, but we'll see how it goes. Just go like this, but also have something tapered off at the bottom here, kind of like this right here. And we're doing this because we don't want the white to bleed through onto the bottom part right here. It's kind of a pain in the butt because see how the white's gonna bleed through in the bottom right there. It's because it's I'm setting up for what's going to be what I'm going to be doing later on, right? Here. I might have to redo this eye entirely, but we'll see what happens from here. Stimson Trajan. Hopefully. I know I'll be able to get this card done, but I don't know if I'll be able to get it done in the way I want, right? Prage in 1 minute? Wait, what happens in 1 minute? You'll surely get an ML5. Alright, buddy. I believe in you. You need to get ML Luna? Did you not get one from the shop? Uh-oh. I think this is fine right here if I just do this right here. Okay. Let's go on to the other side now. You're 10 coins short? Oh, unlucky, man. Well, hopefully you get either Emma Luna or a dupe. One of the two. I think this will be okay because the line is going to. Yo, what's up, Daystart? The line is going to. I'm gonna copy this line and hopefully it's going to kind of create the barrier that we need, right? Which is like right here. Eye needs to come up a little bit because it's kind of like eating into the barrier a bit. Oh, like this right here. That means that we need, oh man, do we really need one? I think we do need one. We need a black. Rectangle for this part under here. Let's make this red so we can kind of see where it is. I think this is fine. Right here as well. Just need a little bit of red on this side. Well, it's gonna be white. Need a little bit of red on that side. For that part right there. I'm gonna bring this underneath these. We're gonna bring this part underneath these red parts right here. Because this should be, yeah, underneath this part. Oh, same thing with the, I guess this, right? This and this, these red or whites of the eye should be underneath the pupils. So that's what I'm about to do here. Or underneath the pupils of the other one. Do that. Make this red or black. I'm gonna stretch this out right here. Kind of like so. I'm gonna copy it. I'm gonna go back here. And, oop, no, not do that. Flip it like so. So we have this right here. Like so. Okay. Yeah, what's up, Stair? Welcome, welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. I guess we'll put this right here. This will be the whites of the eyes or grays of the eyes. I forgot what color. Actually, her eye color is incredibly like a different color. So if you want to look at Frieren's natural eye color, it's gonna be like really colorful instead of these grays that we have here. But I think in order for the sake of layers, we're gonna have to do it gray tone like it is in here, like so. I'm gonna have to put a black circle, and this is to save layers right here. We're gonna be putting a black. Wait, where's that circle at? Yo, what's up, Bon? Nothing much, man. Nothing much. After I finish this, we're gonna be playing some CZN. I've not played it yet, so I don't know what to expect, but hopefully it's gonna be good. You don't live in US, so you can't play it? Unlucky, man. Well, you could live vicariously through me then. Do I know if a VPN works? I don't know. I haven't used a VPN to like play games before, so. There we go. So we got the eyes in. Aeroshima, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Maybe putting this as placeholders for now. Okay. It's gonna be her eyebrows. And I know her eyebrows are like, her eyebrows are kind of like two hearts put together. But honestly, this does the trick too. You kind of don't want to waste layers, too many layers on the eyebrows, right? Here, let's put a little indicator for her nose right here. Here. And now, what do we do now? Oh, yeah. I think we have enough layers to put in her double eyelids. I think her double eyelids are pretty important right here. So let me just put this in right here. I don't think parentheses will do this like justice right here, so I'm going to do this instead. What you usually do is you usually use parentheses here because there's one layer instead of two, and in this case it's going to be 3 layers because I need to put in the skin tone, right? Right here. Oh, hold on, maybe I could do heart tech. Nah, heart tech won't work. Here. What works? The heart tech? Or are you referring to the VPN? Because I don't think the heart tech is going to work because I need to put a skin tone right here. Right here. Here we have her eyelid. Oh, the VPN. Bon was wondering if VPN works for CZN, and I do not know. Okay, got the double eyelid in. Is CZN out? CZN is out, yes. What we can do though is we can use the parentheses for the mouth right here, because the mouth is quite simple and closed, right? So you just put the parentheses right here, boop, and we got it. You got no notification? Yo, what's up, who this? So for me, I didn't get the notification in my main mailbox. I had to go into the categories because I use Gmail, right? So I had to go into the categories, and it was in the promotion tab. So I had to just go all the way to the promotions tab to get it. Have I noticed G-Res chest is hollow? Yeah. It's the Heart of Orbis, right? Yeah. Wait. I mean, if it's called the Heart of Orbis, you know. There we go. We got the this is gonna be white right here. Oh, you know what? We could probably do that tech to where we could put this below these layers right here. So maybe we don't need a skin tone layer, but oh, same thing with these, right? We'll put this here for now, and then I'll show you guys what I'm talking about later on. So we're gonna be putting all of that underneath the skin tone layer, hopefully. Right here. I think that's good enough right there. Hisoka style Frieren. That's a Skystone? One measly Skystone? Wait, that's a Skystone in his heart? No. I don't believe it is. Right here, let's put it pink as well. Put this in here. This isn't going to be like a, I'm not going to outline this. Is just going to be shadows. Here. Okay, so we basically got the, just need to add this right here. We basically got the, outline, I guess you could say, for everything right here. You just need to focus on the bottom now. So for the bottom, I think for the bottom we will be, it's kind of like, the bottom's kind of like difficult because the, it's kind of curved at the top, right? But I don't, and sharp edge is at the very end there, which indicates kind of like two layers to do this, or 3 layers. But I'm going to just say screw that, and I'm just going to do this instead right here, because I don't know if I have the layers to afford that. So I'm just gonna be doing this right here, which is a black right here. Then I'm going to do a yellow, so I guess another black. No, it has to be yellow, right? This orange colored, like orangish yellow color right here, to cover this part right here. Oh, I do have to put a black in to give it the outline at the top, right? So I guess I'll do that right now, which is right here. Once again, I might have to come back and delete this if I need layers, right? But let's just do that for now. And once again, coming in with the black on top of the yellow, not to give it that black outline on the bottom. And copy this for the white part right here. Then remember these pieces right here? Just go back and we're gonna copy this. I'm gonna delete one. I'm gonna bring that back here. Make sure it's on the correct layer as well. We just want this over these layers right here. Change the size so we get that in right here. You know what? We actually need. Well, I think we actually need this right here. Because I forgot that this side needs oh, I forgot that this side needs that thing right here. So we gotta do this right here. But it's gonna look kind of weird because it's gonna be the line. I'm trying to create the line on this side right here, but in order to create that line, there needs to be another line that goes here. See what I mean? This line needs to go up here, but I think we just got to say it might have to just be this for now right here. And I think I'm fine with that. In the long run, I think I'm fine with that. She does have like a button here, but I don't want to emphasize too much on the button. Which means I'm probably just gonna do this. Because I'm already seeing that I'm gonna be running out of layers pretty or fairly soon. So for the button, I'm just gonna put this right here. Maybe change the size and do this right here. For now. Well, at least for now. So I'm just gonna change that to yellow. This one right here. I might change it to red though. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna cover this entire thing with the heart. At least I want to. Hopefully it goes through. So this is going to be the, I'll change this to pink for now. But we're going to do, this is going to be over everything right here. What we're going to do is bring this below. This is going to be the black right here. It's going to be like this right here. It's going to be black. We're going to copy it. We're going to make it white here. There we go. And I think we're going to be This could be a triangle, right? But I kind of want it to curve off a little bit, so I'm gonna make it a circle right here. So, and then underneath there's another heart right here. So, this heart's kind of tricky though, because it needs to be like this right here. Actually, not that tricky. Right here. I'm gonna have a black heart now for the outline right here. So, I'm gonna make this white for this right here. Then we're gonna come in with the yellow and the black for the outline right here. This is going to be beneath the white pieces right here, like so. It's going to be on the yellow, like so. I know the other side has it too, but we might get away with it, like with this heart being over this and say, you know what, there's some pieces there, right, that the white is covering, so you might be able to get away with that. Let's give this a save, because we still need a lot to add in a lot, right? We still need to add in the ears. And for the ears, I'm just gonna be doing this right here. This needs to be above, yeah, this needs to be above this stuff right here. This. What's the bottom gift from? That is from ASCII Toads. If you search up this right here, ASCII Toads, she makes a bunch of really cool, like very cute toad characters, I guess you could say. Very, very cute. Fancy, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream, and no problemo. I have to be really careful with this one right here. This right here. We have Jeffy, but no jam emo. What's the jam emo, man? Link me up. I'll do the same thing to the other side too. What is that here? Alright, give me one sec. But this is what I was talking about, like how it's gonna be a little bit weird. When I was talking about the concave or filling in this gap right here, right? Because we need to do the ears like this. If we don't do the ears like this, it's not gonna look right. Hold on. This one right here. Okay. Wow, the card looking good. Thank you. Okay, and that's Wowga too? Okay. Okay. And Wowga. Uh-oh. My 7 TV acting up. Uh-oh. I can't add Wowga. Okay, but now it's time to really put in the work, right? It's time to really put in the work. But before that, I want to see one thing. I want to see how this looks like with the gray. You mean the lighting? Yeah. Because this needs to be beneath all of this right here. This needs to go right here. Let me see how this works right here. So you need to darken this up a bit right here. I think that looks okay right there. Then we could finally change this to white. So you can see the white stand out from the so you can see the white stand out from the color of the skin. Oh, that's not the color of the skin. This one right here. This one right here. Huh? But more importantly, we could change this to white now, so you could see the effect that this has right here. Change this to black. And I really don't want to add in these black lines right here, but I might have to. This is 50. Let's go to 50 right here. What I mean by that is these right here, we're gonna be have to copying this here. And bring it underneath, change it to black so that we get that black outline right here. Like this, right? Oh, and now I remember what I was saying to myself. I said to myself I was gonna bring this piece. I'll fix it later, but I was gonna bring this piece of hair a little bit upwards so that we could see the full circle right here, because it's behind this piece of hair right here, right? But we'll save that for later when I kind of like do the finishing touches on the card. For right now, we're just gonna be doing this right here. More importantly, it's this part right here. Adding the line to, like that. All right. Now I need to bring this What's this nose at? I need to bring this nose all the way to the front. Here. I need to bring it all the way to the front because this needs to be white on top right here. Like so. Alright, now for the hard part, which is the coloring. Coloring seems kind of like lightish purple, bluish, gray, which means there's a lot of layers to the hair, but I don't know if I could do that, so I'm just gonna probably keep it hold on, give this a black. Let me give this a white and tone down the here, give it a white, and then tone it down a little bit, kind of like this right here. Or maybe it's this blue right here. Maybe this purple right here. No, this purple is definitely way too bright, but I definitely think it's this is the hard part about this, right? Is the color correction right here, because I don't want to waste too many layers on the hair right here, although it's kind of like one of the focal points, but I only have 18 layers left for stuff, right? And I need to add in a lot of stuff. No, I forgot about that. This has to be a solid color. This has to be a solid color because of what I did right here. Shit. Unfortunate, man. But it has to be a solid color because of these parts right here. Since they're colored, right? It has to be a solid color right here. I think yellow's a little bit too bright. Maybe I'm gonna do it gray for now. I'm gonna do it gray for now. Okay. Then let's go back to the hair. There's this piece right here, right? White. And change the transparency down so we can tell the difference between the hair. Or what did I say this was? This was transparency 59. You know, let's make it 60. Transparency 60. We're gonna go over to, let's do this right here, this black, and this part right here is pretty textured. You might have to add more stuff into it, but I kind of don't want to. Save layers elsewhere, right? Let's see where it leads us. Also, this needs to be needs to be below the skin tone layer. So let's just bring that below the skin tone layer right here. Yeah, extend this a little bit to cover that little slight blemish up top right there. Like so. Let's just pray that I have enough layers. Because it's sad to do the hair at the very top, right? Okay, now we can go to these parts now. Right here. Okay, let's change this to the yellow now, or back to the yellow that we wanted, because the hair is now a different color now. Let's do this right here. Make this black. Yo, Tarinas, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Make this 60. Okay. There we go. Alright, the lazy thing would be to just do this, right? And maybe that is the way to go. Oh shit, man. But that means that we need to probably change this to kind of like this right here. Like so. Because we do need to put a... Let's do this. We do need to put a kind of like a darker shade over everything right here. Maybe not 20, kind of like this right here. Or what we could probably do is just do this instead right here. Because this definitely needs to be like a darker tone as well. And luckily enough, all these white pieces are or it should be at the very top right here. All these white pieces are beneath a black layer, so we could do this. We could go let's say 50 right here. So I guess adding in yeah, let's just change all this to 50. No, the yellow should be a little, the yellow should be I think 60 right here. The white's 50, 60. Okay. So white 50, yellow 60. Right, yeah, white 50, yellow 60. 60, 50. You could probably use gray for this too, but I don't know. I'm just like, whatever. Okay. Then this part right here. Okay. I think it has to be red. Dude, this looks so bad right here, but I can't really do anything about it, right? I could, but I don't know if I should. And then what we do is we do some white triangles right here, right? This is gonna be over everything right here because this is gonna be on top of everything, right? So this is white triangle. Just give it that glowy look, I guess you could say, right? This glowy look right here. I think it goes like this right here instead, like so. Here. And this is kind of like to indicate the folds in her thing, right? So we're gonna go to probably like a 70 right here. I'm gonna copy it. We're gonna go over here. Like so. Then we're missing a few things here. Missing her ears on the side and her earrings, right? But we're also missing a little bit of color. Oh man, there's so much stuff I need to do. I don't know if I could do it. Let's bring these to just bring this below the skin tone layer. Just this right here. I kind of like black faded out a little bit, like 55 right here. I think black 55 would be okay. Black 55 looks okay right here. Where's this? Parentheses right here. Bring you below the skin tone layer too, I think. Oh wait, this is the mouth. That is not what I wanted to bring down. I want to bring this down, which is... Or I think it's already down. I think it's right here. Where's it at? Here? I want to do this right here. Follow the curve right here. Okay, I think that's okay right there. I need to add a little bit more detail to the eyes as well. It's since that's like one of the most important parts. This needs 30 right here. It needs to be 30. It needs to be a little bit lighter right here. And also this needs to show the outline of the black a little bit more, right, like so. Kind of like this right here. Say 40. 40 is good right here. So the same thing for this side as well. We're gonna copy this, bring it over here. so. Needs to be a little bit more kind of like this right here. Okay, definitely not that much. Okay. Then I need to add in I think this right here. No, it should be this. This right here. Yo, Dan, want to see your GRAS so far? You think he'll be able to cleave teams? All right, let's see it. Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's see how it is. Alrighty. Sack of shit. Okay. Let's see how it is. Put this in to give, you know, a little bit of some eyelashes. And then do these slashes for the other side of the eye right here, right? Gonna give it a little bit more spacing. Enjoy your little time out in the corner there, who dis? Alright, let's go hunting for layers. Alright, let's go hunting for layers. Because I still need a lot for the ears right here, because the ears are not completed, right? But remember what I said, I might just say screw this and just put in the whatever. Let's go hunting. Okay, is anybody really gonna notice if I just change this to gray like this? Not really, right? Okay, maybe they will. Damn it. Also need to add skin tone here too. Let's just do this. $31,000, 1K defense, 124 speed, 288 on Dustro. It's pretty okay. If you want me to cleave with him though, that's definitely not the build to cleave with them. Or are you just beaming about cleaving with them? People don't really use CR cutters against me this season. Yeah? Are you Ahmed cleaving with them? A-lot spell. Oh, right. Try to build those stats with Torrent though. I think you do a lot more damage if you go 27k 350 on Torrent. I'm sure you can hit those stats. I think I had to remove these layers right here. No, I can't. I kind of like these layers. Maybe like a 80 instead. Right here, 80. That's a tough ask with your bronze ass account. If you could do it, man. If you could do it. I'm on the fence about this layer right here. I think this is fine right here. 20. You have a very little HP style gears. You're usually glass cannon. I see. I think you could remove that too. And then maybe just extend this a little bit. So, yeah, I think that's okay right there. You need to fix this right here a little bit to kind of like connect up there, like so. Can we do without these triangles on the bottom here? I think we can. Or rectangles. I think we can do it without that one. I think we can do it without this one too, but we need to this a little bit more correctly, like so. I think that's fine right there. Okay. What the frick? I already had this. Just make this darker. Am I an idiot? Okay. Alright, so we got 4 layers. We found 4 layers. Did I watch the Demon Slayer movie? Yes, I did. I did watch the Demon Slayer movie. It was pretty good. I went with a bunch of the homies. Yep. You had a bunch of girls just yapping the entire time you were watching? Shit, man. My condolences. So what I did there was I had these hearts right here to kind of like put these put her ears in check, right? Next one is gonna be how say I can't wait to cut onions. Yeah, dude, man, I almost cut onions during the thing during the Zenitsu when the grandpa was like when the grandpa said his line. I was like, oh fuck, man, that shit hit, dude. You teared up when the girl said that's enough. Yeah. Takaza, yeah. Those are some pretty sad times, man. Okay. We have to go hunting some more, guys. We have to go hunting some more. I'm still missing layers. Whoa. Man, I was too stupid to, but good-hearted. Yeah. Okay, but all I can really say is the dude had a reasonable crash out. Reasonable crash out, man. Reasonable crash out. That is all I'm gonna say. I think I delete this part right here. Like, are people really gonna notice this part right here? Maybe, but I need layers, guys. I need layers. I need layers. I need layers. Maybe I extend this part right here up like this right here to kind of like imitate it, right? It's all about finding corners, right? Finding things you could cut out or that's not like really needed and all that stuff. Like, do we really need this right here? I don't think so. We could find some better places to put things, right? Actually, we might need it. We might need it. I think this one's fine to delete, but this one right here, since it's so close to this black line right here, it looks a little bit awkward if I don't have this part right here. Kind of like so. I think it's fine too. But this definitely needs the black line right here so that we could tell, because I won't have skin tone here, right? So we definitely need the black line right there to kind of indicate that it's the ears. Dude, okay, hold on. Let me take a look at how parentheses look like. I don't think it's gonna do it justice. I'm gonna lock this. I think, fuck, man. Like, if only this was a bit thinner, man. If only it was a bit thinner. Okay, I think I have to compromise. I have to compromise. I have to delete these. I do have to compromise. Every now and then, yeah, every now and then you have to compromise, right? with how you're going to do things for the overall completion. Are these? I need to bring this below the skin tone layer, which is here. Same thing with this. It's not what I want to do, but we have to compromise. We have to compromise. Right here. Just start the music again. Alright, it's the goat of the goat song. It's time. Appreciation to me, don't care. Steady out. What I'm doing right now is I'm just stretching out the star as big as I could possibly can because I want some highlights on the bottom right here, right? I also need to, yeah, like I said, I also need to add in the shadow for underneath her, like her chin and her skin tone, right? Alright, let's see how this looks like. And I know that she has like a split in her let's see if I could bring this above this right here. There we go. Two. Oh. All right, now let's find this heart right here. Oh, it's right here. Let's copy this. Over here. Like this right here. Then let's extend this right here a little bit. Right here like this. I'm gonna do this now. Appreciation, don't care. Arigato, honto arigato. Maybe I could fix our button too. Depending. So I need to add a little bit of highlight to her cheeks, right? Cheeks are missing a little bit of highlight. Although I don't know if I could do that correctly, but we'll see what happens. needs to be above all this right here, which means this right here. No, this, no, not this. They gotta do it as a triangle or a star to make this work. Oh, let me lock this in place first. Let's see if this works here, because this needs to be over the star right here. I know, I wasn't thinking about that. Okay, maybe we just don't do that then. Which is unfortunate, because I really did want to try that out. But we could also just do this right here. Which is the old way of doing things. Or not the old way, the simpler way of doing things. Like here. Just bring this over here. So, like that. Okay. Because I really want this line right here, right? But maybe I still change it to a star, because I do need that bend right there, right here. Or the corner cut on the side right here, kind of like this right here. I need to extend it a little bit more. I need the corner cut like this right here. A little bit more. Yeah, I need the corner cut on this ear right here like this. So maybe I'll make this black. And then what was this? 60? Alright, let me just delete that then. Delete that. Copy this. White 60. Like so. Alright, 2 layers left. Man, it looks so good already. Thank you, man. But we need to put the good touches on it, you know? It can't just be so good. It has to be good, you know? I'm not stopping until I'm like satisfied with it. Let's fix what I was talking about before, which is this part right here. You gonna do wet t-shirt Fern? I'm gonna do Fern, but not a wet t-shirt Fern. What the fuck? I might have damaged my reputation just a tad bit. Hmm? What's up, Cookie? Welcome to the stream. Alright, we have 2 layers left for something. Okay, so this isn't for everybody. I don't know if anybody has her, I guess you could say, but let me see. Conquer Lilius. Nope, not Conquer Lilius. Dude, they took out the Bastion of Pelusia shield. Oh. Oh. What was the other one? I think it was LRK. LRK, Last Rider Crow. Yeah, Last Rider Crow right here. How about the default skin? Oh, okay, there we go. Damn it. Damn it, Crow. I don't want your feet, Crow. Please, Crow. How about Carrot's Fire? Oh, I don't know about Carrot. Hold on. I could try that, though. I could try that. But yo, what's up, Mbappe? But I specifically want this part right here because you know when Frieren puts her shields up, right? Boom. Like, this shit looks so cool right here. But maybe not on the bottom. Maybe on the side right here. Okay, I think that the kid is tomorrow. Oh shit. Okay. Alright, Carrot's Fire. Carrot's Fire. You talking about this Carrot's Fire here? What is she doing? I forgot what she was doing in this. Can't wait for a Power Creep book. Hell yeah. I forgot what she was doing. In this scene here. It has to be this part right here. What the hell was she doing in this part right here? I forgot. Let me just delete that. I think a better effect would actually be either Sow and Sage. Hold on, let me see if SSV skin has anything. I haven't looked at SSV skin yet. Oh, I know what. It did have something. And then they just took it out. Okay, hopefully they didn't take out T-Cern's skins stuff. Okay, they didn't. Okay, this is okay. These effects are way more like Frieren's right here. Let me just Or is it this part right here? No, it's definitely this part right here. Just tilt her a little bit right here. Holy moly. Okay, okay, okay. Let's save this right here. This gets a quick save. And let's kingpin this. Okay, okay. There we go. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. You got the spirit particles coming out, and then you got the her shield. Like, you just attacked me with something. I'm gonna fight back now. This shit looks so dope, actually. All right.